Assalamualaikum, my dear learners. Welcome back to Ghore Boshe Shikhi online page. Today I am appearing here to take a class, and it's especially for my dear students of class 4. Dear learners, at first I like to introduce myself. I am Rupa Murlik Rupu, assistant teacher, Trinity Gate Government Primary School, Khagrachari. My dear students, at very first, I like to show you some marks. Let look at the marks and letter. Dear students, what can you see here? What can you see? What is this, dear learners? What is this? Yes, this is A, and it's capital A. You are right. Then, what's it, my dear learners? Yes, you are right. It's also A, and it's a small letter A. Okay? Now, I like to show you marks. My dear learners, this is punctuation mark. What can you see here? What is this? I think you can answer me, and it's comma. Okay. Dear learners, what's it? Yes, you are right. This is full stop. Okay. Again, some more marks. My dear learners, what's this? Can you guess? Yes, this is a question mark. And what's this? Yes, this is a exclamation mark. Dear students, what have কি লিখেছি এখানে? R-U-P-A. That is me, Rupa. And the first letter is written by capital letter R. And you have to write your name by using a capital letter at very first. So dear student, now I like to show you a sentence video, and I think you all have enjoyed the video. শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, তোমাদেরকে একটি সেন্টেন্স ভিডিও দেখাচ্ছি, একটু মনোযোগ সহকারে দেখবে। Sentence start by capital letter. Dear learners, they use a punctuation mark. This is capital M. After the sentence, there is a full stop. Do you like bugs? Start by capital D. There is a question mark. There is a monster. First word is there, and it's T, capital T, and it ends with exclamation mark. Sentence begin with the capital letter, and it's I, capital I, not small I. After end, we have used a punctuation mark. Question mark, exclamation mark, some marks we have to use. So my dear learners, what can you understand by this ভিডিও। তোমরা এই ভিডিও দেখে কি বুঝতে পারলে শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা? Yes, you're right. You can understand that we have to use a capital letter before start a sentence, and we have to use a question mark or a full stop or a exclamation mark after end of the sentence. So my dear students, our today's lesson is Write Oil 4 Unit 27, Lesson 3, 4, 5, and our page number is 55. Okay, open your book, page number 55. My dear students, I think you all opened your book. I opened my book also. This is our today's lesson, Write Oil 4, Lesson 3, 4, 5, Unit 27. And dear learners, this is the last part of Write. আমরা আমাদের বিগত ক্লাসগুলোতে বিভিন্ন রকম পাঞ্চুয়েশন মার্ক ব্যবহার করা শিখেছি, and we learn how we have to use capital letter. আমরা কিভাবে ক্যাপিটাল লেটার ব্যবহার করব সেটিও শিখেছি, and this is the end of this chapter. এই অধ্যায়গুলোর শেষ অংশ. So dear learners, listen to me attentively. At very first, I have some questions for you. তোমাদেরকে কিছু প্রশ্ন করব, and try to answer the question. First question. Dear learners, what do you mean by ask? What do you mean by ask? Do you guys ask? Yes, ask mean জিজ্ঞাসা করা, কোনো কিছু জিজ্ঞাসা করা. So, ask বলতে তোমরা কি বুঝো? ওকে, আমি আনসারটা বলছি. Answer: to get information. Dear learners, ask mean to get information. কোনো তথ্য জানা বা পাওয়া. ask বলতে কাউকে কিছু জিজ্ঞাসা করে কোনো কিছু জানতে পারাটা হচ্ছে ask. So we have mean that ask means to get information. Sentence. Next question. Number 2. What do you mean by tell? What do you mean by tell? Do you guess what is tell? Dear learners, tell অর্থাৎ বলা. বলা এই কথাটা দিয়ে তুমি কি বুঝো? What do you mean by tell? Okay, I answer it. আমি বলছি. Answer: to give information. তথ্য দেওয়া. To give information. Dear learners, আমরা কি বুঝেছি? We have learned that ask mean to get information. Get, power, and tell mean to give information. তথ্য দেওয়া. I think you can guess. Now, next question. What full stops do? My dear students, what full stop do? Full stop কি করে? Okay, I tell the answer. To give information. To give. So it's tell. My dear learners, full stop তখনই বসানো হয় যখন কোনো তথ্য দেওয়া হয়, সেক্ষেত্রে ফুল স্টপ ব্যবহার করা হয়. So this is it's tell. It's tell. শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আমি আরেকটু বুঝিয়ে দিচ্ছি. আমরা যখন কোনো কিছু জিজ্ঞেস করব, প্রশ্ন করব, তখন সেটা হবে ask. আর ask দিয়ে কোনো কিছু to get information, কোনো তথ্য পাওয়া যায়, জানা যায়. And যখন আমরা tell দিয়ে কোনো প্রশ্ন বোঝাবো, tell বোঝাবো, সেক্ষেত্রে ফুল স্টপ ব্যবহার করব। আর ফুল স্টপ কি give information, তথ্য দেওয়া হয়। ask হলো পাওয়া, tell হলো। Now I think you can understand. Dear learners, last one is full stop to give information. Full stop কখন ব্যবহার করা হয়? তথ্য দেওয়ার ক্ষেত্রে ব্যবহার করা হয়। So it's tell. Now I like to discuss about fill in the blanks, and it's in your textbook. Dear students, look at this book. Here is number A, activity A, and activity A, choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Dear learners, number 1, sentence with a full stop dash something. I have discussed before you. Sentence with a full stop dash something. Is it ask or tell? Can you guess the answer, my dear learners? Can you guess it? Sentence with a full stop dash something. And I think you can understand, and you can reply the answer. So the answer is tell. You are right. Sentence with a full stop, tell something. Next, number 2, sentences with a question mark dash something. Sentences with a question mark dash something. What will be the answer, my dear learners? Is it ask or it tell? What will be the answer? Here, indicate question mark. So the answer is ask, and I think you can answer me. Okay. Now number 3, sentences with an exclamation mark dash. Sentences with an exclamation mark dash. What will be the answer? Ask something or show strong feelings or surprise. Dear learners, we have learned that ask something is question mark. Use question mark. So sentence with an exclamation mark is show strong feelings or surprise. So dear learners, I think you have understand the fill in the blanks, and you can make it. তোমরা নিজেরাই কিন্তু এটা করতে পারবে এবং খাতায় লিখতে পারবে। So now I like to discuss before you about activity B. Dear students, here is activity B in your textbook. Okay? Dear student, read the dialogue. Here is the dialogue. এখানে একটি dialogue দেওয়া আছে। So আমি পড়ছি। Number B. Add capital letters, full stops, commas, exclamation marks, and question marks to the students. Copy the questions in your exercise book. Dear learners, এখানে বলা হয়েছে যে এই ডায়ালগে তোমাদেরকে ব্যবহার করতে হবে ক্যাপিটাল লেটার, কমা, এক্সক্লেমেশন মার্কস, কোশ্চেন মার্কস, ফুল স্টপ এগুলো ব্যবহার করতে হবে। So let us start. Here is 2 person and they are talking. First one is May and second one is Shahid. So look at the dialogue. The first sentence is, what is your name? May says, what is your name? And Shahid says, my name is Shahid. Dear learners, is these sentences are correct? বাক্যগুলো কি সঠিকভাবে লেখা আছে? Yes, you are right. These are not in correct form because there is no capital letter at very first of sentence and there is no punctuation mark after ending the sentence. So we have to use capital letter before write the sentence and we have to use a punctuation mark after finish the sentence. আমাদেরকে অবশ্যই প্রথমে একটি ক্যাপিটাল লেটার ব্যবহার করতে হবে এবং শেষে একটি পাঞ্চুয়েশন মার্ক ব্যবহার করতে হবে। সো আমরা এটা কিভাবে লিখব আমি একটু বোর্ডে লিখে দেখাচ্ছি তোমাদেরকে। ফার্স্ট সেন্টেন্সটি একটু সবাই দেখো। Dear learners, look at the board. First sentence, this is write in a small letter. What is your name? And it's wrong. We have to write it in correct form. So we have to use capital letter before I start the sentence. So it's capital W. What is your name? Dear students, it's a question. So we have to use a question mark at the end. শেষে আমরা একটি প্রশ্নবোধক চিহ্ন ব্যবহার করব। So I think you have understand how we have to write a sentence. Then second sentence, my name is ষয়II. My name is ষয়II. Dear learners, here this is a small letter M. This is start with the my. My is a word and it's start with a small letter. But we have to use capital letter. So the correct form is capital M. This is my N-A-M-E. Name is. We have learned in our last session that we have used a capital letter to start a name. যে কোনো একটি নাম লিখতে হলে প্রথমে আমরা অবশ্যই ক্যাপিটাল লেটার ব্যবহার করব। সেই নাম যদি সেন্টেন্সের মাঝখানে থাকে সেক্ষেত্রেও কিন্তু আমরা ক্যাপিটাল লেটার ব্যবহার করব। সো ষয়II is a name and we have to use capital letter before write this name. This is capital S. I have write ষয়II. And dear learners, my name is ষয়II. ষয়II is his name. ষয়II তার নাম বলছে। So we have to use a, yes, you are right, full stop. So we have to write any sentence by this correct form. Now, dear learners, next sentence, when we says, who are your friends at school? ষয়II says, Rina, Ruby, Mithun and Kamal are my friends at school. Oima says, where do you live? ষয়II says, I live in Jatrabari in Dhaka. Oima says, do you have any brothers or sisters? ষয়II says, I have one sister. Oima says, what is her name? ষয়II says, her name is Mariam. Oima says, wow, my sister's name is Mariam too. So dear learners, now we have to use the capital letter and the punctuation marks in the dialogue. So first one, what is your name is a sentence. We have to use full stop. What is your name? Tomar naam ki? Oima says to ষয়II, what is your name? Then ষয়II says, my name is ষয়II. Amar naam ষয়II. We use capital M, capital S and a full stop. Then Oima says, who are your friends at school? We have to use capital W and at the end we have to use a question mark. Who are your friends at school? বিদ্যালয়ে তোমার বন্ধু কে কে বা কারা তোমার বন্ধু? Then ষয়II says, Rina, capital R, and then we have to use a comma. Then Ruby, we have to use capital R, then we have to use comma. Mithun, here is capital, we have to use capital M. And Kamal, we have to use capital K. So Rina, Ruby, Mithun and Kamal are my friends at school. Rina, Ruby, Mithun and Kamal bidyaloye amar bondhu. Then we may say, where do you live? It's a question. At very first we have to use W, capital W, and at last we have to use a question mark. Where do you live? Tumi kothay bash koro? Winme jante cheyeche. Then Shahid says, I live in Jatrabari in Dhaka. First letter capital I. Jatrabari is the name of a place, so you have to use capital J. And Dhaka, it's a name, we have to use capital D. And after int, we have to use a full stop. I live in Jatrabari in Dhaka. Ami Dhaka, Jatrabari Dhaka bash kori. Then when me says, do you have any brothers or sisters? Tomar ki kono bhai othoba bon royeche? Then Shahid says, I have one sister. Amar ekti bon royeche. So you have to use capital letter and punctuation mark. Then when me says, what is her name? Tar naam ki? It's a capital W and after question mark. So it says her name is Mariam. Capital H, name capital M after full stop. When it says wow, there is capital W and wow. After wow we have to use exclamation mark. My sister's name is Mariam, capital M, full comma 2. After 2 we have to use a full stop. So dear learners, I think you have understand how we have to write a sentence. Okay, we have to use capital letter and punctuation mark. Now I like to discuss. I like to count the capital letter. How many capital letter in this sentence? In this dialogue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Dear learners, here is 19 capital letter. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full stop. 1, 2 and 3. 3 comma and a exclamation mark. So I have a fill in the blanks for you. Dear learners, count the capital letters and punctuation marks. Capital letter গুলো আমরা গণনা করেছি, punctuation mark ও গণনা করেছি। এখন আমরা শূন্যস্থানটা পূরণ করব। First one, there are dash capital letters. Dear learners, we have count. There are 19 capital letters. Then number 2, there are dash commas. How many commas? Yes, 3 commas. Number 3, there are dash full stop. How many full stop? 6 full stop. Number 4, there are dash question mark. Dear learners, here is 5 question mark. And number 5, there are dash exclamation mark. Also, here is 1 exclamation mark. My dear students, I have some question for you. First one is, how many questions are there in the dialogue? Can you guess the answer? I think you can guess. It's 5 questions or 5 questions mark. Then number 2, how many commas are there? How many commas are there? The answer is 3 commas. And number 3, how many exclamation marks are there? There are 1 exclamation mark. Number 4, how many full stop are there? There are 6 full stop. Number 5, how many capital letters are there? There are 19 capital letters. Dear students, now I like to discuss about a one day one word. One day one word. My dear learners, I have selected a word for you and it's Friend, so easy word. And I know you can answer me the Bengali meaning of friend. It's bondhu. Can you make any sentence with this word? তোমরা কি friend দিয়ে কোনো sentence তৈরি করতে পারবে? Okay, I have made a sentence for you. It's Ruby is my friend. Ruby আমার বন্ধু. So it's time to give you a home task. Dear learners, write activity B from your textbook, page number 55, using capital letters and punctuation marks. শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আমাদের বই থেকে এই যে ডায়ালগটি রয়েছে আমি তোমাদেরকে দেখিয়েছি, এই ডায়ালগটিতে কমা, ফুল স্টপ এন্ড ক্যাপিটাল লেটারস, এক্সক্লেমেশন মার্ক, কোশ্চেন মার্ক ব্যবহার করে তোমরা বাড়িতে বসে খাতায় লিখবে। It's your today's home task. So what we have learned today? আজ আমরা কি শিখলাম? We have learned use of capital letters, commas, question marks, full stop and exclamation marks. And I think you have understood my today's session, and this is the ending session of punctuation mark or using capital letter. And dear learners, please read this passage again, read the dialogue again, do the homework at your home. Stay home, stay safe. I will appearing before you with another important part from your textbook. Till then, Allah Hafiz and goodbye.